Well. Good afternoon. It's great to be here once more on the Candid Money Talk. Today we are on episode 32, and we'll rope right in and begin to deal with the second pillar of financial well-being. I'm Edith Sidondo. I'm a certified money coach, founder and CEO of Profit Acumen, a money coaching firm. I'm the author of my money journal, and my money journal is currently on a Christmas value pack offer. Remember to pick your copy and get 2 money journals at a cost of $3,000, and you'll see the offer as we go along. And look out for my article this month on the Standard newspaper. I'm a columnist in the Standard newspaper, Moneymaker segment. Be sure to look out for the article for this month. So, from yesterday or the day before, I'm not clear now, but we started tackling how can I be more in control of my finances. And with that, we took the angle of looking at your overall financial well-being. And financial well-being is a state where you have control over your day-to-day, month-on-month finances. You have the capacity to absorb a financial shock. A financial shock is something similar to what the world experienced from last year, some parts of the world prior to even last year, 2019, experienced the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic, which led to a shutdown, and the economy was more or less shut down. And with that, many families, many households experienced a state of financial shock. Then financial well-being also means that you are on track to meet your financial goals. I do hope by now, anyone who is following us on this channel, you've developed some set of financial goals. If not, then you're doing yourself a disservice. It's about time we have a conversation so that we correct that. Also, a financial well-being is where you have the financial freedom to live in choice. If you're not yet there, you are on your way there. How you've set up your finances is in a way that it allows you, it will, in the near future, to live in choice. And living in choice means you're living your desired lifestyle. All of us have certain things we desire, which are unique to each of us. So when we speak of financial well-being, it's something that is unique to each person. I must apologize. It's now 1:44 East African time. We are starting now because we scheduled the session and it just didn't pick. Technology has its other side, which we must embrace and appreciate. The good thing is we are live right now and we are on it. So today's topic is, how conscious is your relationship with money? And that topic, it actually brings us to the second pillar of financial well-being. That pillar of financial well-being more or less help us look at your inner dynamics of money, your mindset, your beliefs, what goes on in there, your emotions, your thoughts around money. We all know by now that money shapes and influences the world around us. It is a powerful resource. We can't afford to ignore it and just deal with it in a wishy-washy manner with no clarity and no letting more or less the whim control us and say that's how life is, and more resigned to helplessness. No, it's a powerful resource. It equally means that we need to deal with it, to relate with it in a powerful way. Yeah, powerful here meaning with the knowledge, with understanding, with inner clarity, yeah, so that it doesn't control us, but we control it. And here I'll speak about your level of conscious awareness connected to your action. Money has a magnetic field that responds to our particular charge around it, and we are granted access to its current and flow through our conscious awareness and action. I'd like you to think about that statement. It's a magnetic field that responds to our particular charge. Think of a magnet. Yeah, a magnet that is attached to something metallic. When maybe that metal has rusted, or maybe is in a state that the magnet cannot attach to it, it will just drop. So when money does not meet you at a point where you are charged for it, it will just pass you. It will just flip through your hands. You'll be seeing it and complaining how there is no money. So your conscious awareness. To attract money, you must be money conscious. Magnetize your mind. You need to magnetize your mind to respond to the money that is available in the world. And there's a lot of money in the world, a lot of it. It is you that we need to work on to be able to attract it and to stop chasing it and running around after it, and it keeps flipping away from you. So, money conscious. And one of the tools that we use, in fact, it's not one of the tools, the main tool that we use to elevate your level of consciousness around money, so that you're deeply conscious and aware of your inner and outer money dynamics, is the money coaching core process. The money coaching core process is behavioral money coaching. It's a specialty area of coaching where we help people to identify and begin to name and change their subconsciously driven patterns and behavior and emotions relative to money. So it's an inner process. So we root out and pick out what are those things that make you act around money the way you do. How did you arrive at where you are at right now? It's not a coincidence. There is a process that got you there. Why is it? You even try different businesses. But when we look at the money area, you seem to just be converging at the same spot. So you go round and round and round, touch many things in the name of looking for money and working on your future, but you always knock on the same spot. So what we use in money coaching, one, the money archetypal process that we use to unearth your hardwired patterns that drive your money behavior. We help you discover your money archetype. Yeah. So is the money archetypal system relative to what is going on around your inner dynamics that drive your money behavior. So let's look at this in connection to where we are. And we may not finish all the 8 of them because there are 8. And these 8 money archetypes, they do not say who you are, but they tell you where you are at as regards your money behavior. So today, we may only just address 2, and tomorrow another 2, and we see how we progress in this, because financial consciousness is wide. So we look at 2 in each session. So let's start by looking at the innocent. Yeah, the innocent money archetype. So the innocent money archetype, remember we've said that the money archetype speaks about where you are at and not who you are. And I want us to look at it in connection to where we are at in the society right now, today, the pandemic era. Yeah, the pandemic and economy. So with an innocent money archetype, when you have this active within you, yeah, you find that during this season, you're probably feeling anxious, fearful, uncertain, maybe riding around trying many things without really having detail around the things you're trying. You're uncertain. You're probably paralyzed sometimes, not knowing who to go to. And often you find, then you rely on the nearest information or the most sold information to take your decision. Or you may have the tendency to want to stick your head in the sand, not to deal with money issues. You don't want to see numbers, like the image that I have on the screen. You don't want to know. You just want to imagine things will sort themselves out. And with that, you find sometimes you fall prey to others. Yeah, people take advantage of you. You become overly trusting because on your own, you don't want to stand up and face things as they are. And what did the pandemic come with? It came with cut down salaries, loss of jobs, shut down businesses, shrunken businesses, and cash flow effects. I mean, the cash flow was affected. Many people could not access money as they used to. You had to dig into your savings, even the savings that had a different plan, you find you have to dig into it. Yeah. So with the innocent money archetype, you don't want to see that. So you put your hands on your face and just imagine things. When you remove your hands, things will have sorted themselves out. So often, what do? You fall prey to others. You fall prey to easy, quick money schemes. When somebody comes with a story that seems valid and looks like it can sort out this problem tomorrow, you can easily fall prey to that. You can easily fall prey to family stories, family members' stories. Somebody tells you, oh, bring money, I keep for you, or do this or the other, you easily fall prey to friends, yeah, to even flimsy financial managers, yeah, people who are in the market out there, not with no clear documentation, no clear qualifications. They can easily lure you into acting, and even to a spouse, yeah, with a story that doesn't seem to add up, and you find the family income is lost. The innocent money archetype. And with that, you're equally non-confrontational. You don't want to face up and question things. So, and you repress your feelings. You don't talk. So you can imagine the amount of pains that come with this way of dealing with money. So you accumulate a lot of pains with money, and you say, I'm not good at. Often you conclude, I'm not good at with money, or I'm not good at this or the other. Yeah, but ideally, these are the archetypal, the money archetype that is playing within you, that causes you to hit a roadblock with your money. So the innocent. So then here we have the victim. This should not be innocent. This should be the victim. I'll just change that. So the victim money archetype. And again, let's look at it in connection to where we are right now, in the middle of a pandemic, and we've just heard that the Omicron is now even present in Kenya and in Africa, and it's present in other parts. Effects. Right now, people are going into a holiday season, a festive season, and there'll be a lot of activity around it, socializing, and we have to be present that it may come, it may or may not come with certain consequences around the pandemic. So with the victim money archetype, what happens? This victim, like the word says it. So the victim money archetype, you're always prone to living in the past and blaming your financial woes to external factors. I keep saying that your success, not only around your money, in anything you do in life, is determined by your internal world, your inner state. The victim archetype, however, looks at the external world as the reason as to why they are not moving or getting to whatever it is they want. Oh, it's my husband, it's my children, it's where I live. If only I was in America, maybe I would have been a billionaire. This being in Kenya where there is corruption and everything outside, or the pandemic, or this or the other. So prone to blaming the external world apart from themselves. So again, lives in the past, yeah, holds on to what happened. Because I come from a poor family, that there's no one in my family who has ever even driven a car. That is why I am this way or the other way. Or, because in my family, people don't do this or the other, yeah? People, women there are no women who succeed. Women are meant to be in the back burner, I don't know doing what. That is why I'm a woman who has not hit the corporate ceiling or have not moved. Yeah. So prone to blame externalities. So you are entrapped in a story. You are entrapped in this story of what happened as to why I am where I am. And with that comes resentment and forgiving. Yeah. And you're in this self-fulfilling prophecy. You prophesy your prophecy of doom against self. Yeah, you can never move forward. So you sabotage yourself and your ability to improve your circumstances. So you can look at this situation of the pandemic and get stuck in the story. Because last year, this and this happened. We are still in these effects, feeling the effects now. So I don't think we'll go back to where we were. Yeah. So you just prophesy doom and live in what it was then. There are pockets in last year where things were so bad. It's true. But that's not the situation right now. Rise up and see things for what they are right now. Live in the present. But the victim takes you back to the past. What happened? Whose fault it was? Tends not to recognize one's own responsibility. Yeah? When you actually break down the word responsibility, yeah, it's the ability. When you break it down, it's the ability to respond versus to react. So the victim has no ability to respond. So everything else out there is the problem. Yeah, apart from me. So the victim archetype often becomes financially responsible because they're not able to control their inner state. Financially, money just, it's more or less uses money as the tool that is in there. So highly emotional at the same time, very angry, high lows, yeah? So with that, you find they sabotage themselves. So however much educated you are, however much you are exposed, however much you have money at your disposal, you find this victim archetype keeps sabotaging you to move forward to your desired money goals. So today, these are heavy stuff. We cannot go through all of them at once. So today we leave it there with the 2 money archetypes. Let's see how tomorrow plays out. We see if we can look at some other 2 money archetypes so that we really get deep into these, the inner aspects that affect our money behavior. So remember, for you to get on your own journey, what I'm talking about here is just an introduction and a tip of the iceberg. For you to get on your own journey to begin to understand your level of consciousness around money, for you to move from being practically asleep to the fog is beginning to lift, to I am moderately conscious and aware, to move from point 1 to point 3 and become number 4. I'm deeply conscious and aware of my inner and outer money dynamics. That is the point at which you can begin winning with money. And that will require you to begin by booking a discovery call. A discovery call is a session where we look at, you'll do a discovery questionnaire, and you'll also do a money quiz, money archetypal quiz, which will be actually begin to give you the rating of what is active or passive on all these 8 money archetypes. Once you've done those 2, we'll get into a session, an online session, one-on-one session, and begin a diagnostic process to find where you are at on your money as regards your relationship with money. So that session is online. There is a link that will be posted on this at the end of this video, either on top or below, depending on which media, social media channel you're connecting from. Click that link, and on that link, you'll get a calendar, book your session so that we have a discovery call. And once you get on that link, you'll equally get a free ebook, a simple start guide to elevate your financial well-being. So do those 2 things. Click the link, book your discovery call session, get your free ebook, a simple start guide to elevate your financial well-being. And at the same time, remember to grab your Christmas value pack, 2 money journals. A money journal is an essential hands-on guide for you and your money. And it has spaces for you to journalize. And at the same time, you have guided notes on the 5 areas you need to thrive on your money dynamics. For 3,000 shillings, you get 2 copies. When you get 20 copies, you can buy it as an organization, and you get a free 2-hour training session. How nice is that? All right, then the Money Coaching Hub. Very excited with the Money Coaching Hub. Is our collaborative learning space, and it's for professional women, both in business and employed, who are intentional to work on their money matters. Q1 2022 topic is attract your desired income. Attract your desired income. We meet every first Friday of the month at 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. East African time. Online, it's an online collaborative learning space. And on each month, we attack a topic within that money theme. So be sure to take your slot and not miss out. Make this your New Year resolution to be a part of a space of intentional people who are winning with money, and very intentional, because here we speak about shifts, not notes, not taking notes, but taking action towards where you want to be on your money dynamics. Great. So I hope you found that of value. Please comment, like, share with us what has spoken to you today, so that we know we are connecting, and we are just not talking to ourselves, but speaking to you and connecting to your area of need as regards your money. So bye for now. I look forward to the next session, episode 34. And let's see how this goes. But so far, the feedback, it's quite, it's very encouraging. That is why you find that sometimes, even if we have a technical itch, even if it means we'll start at whatever time, I just get us to get started, keep going. That is what is important. Progress and not perfection. See you in the next